We are back. What's up, everybody?
All right, everyone. Welcome in to another episode of the Film Nerds. We have Jared like normal. We have Nick like normal. But as you can see, we have another person here. It is not just the three of us tonight. We have our own special guest tonight. Running back Josh Johnson has come in to break down some of his tape. We're going to ask him a lot of questions. We're going to give you some opportunity to ask him questions. Before we, Nick and Jared and I start talking, Josh, I want to get to you right away. How are you doing? Welcome to the show. Tell us a little bit about yourself for those that don't know you.
I'm doing good. Thanks for having me on the show.
For sure.
We've been going back and forth on Twitter, so it's kind of a little relationship there. But I'm doing good actually. Just trying to stay safe during these times. Practicing social distancing. That's just how it is now. But I'm doing good.
Good, man.
Where are you at, Josh?
I'm in Alabama right now.
Alabama, okay.
Very cool. Nick, how are you doing tonight, buddy?
I'm good. As you guys know, I'm tired. I just had a big workout, but as I see, I have a lot of work to do because I have the smallest guns on the show. Apparently, Josh is just showing off over here. I got to put some more time in.
J-Wack, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good. Just trying to get these tweets out.
Oh yeah. Every time we always say we're gonna do it, and then we get.
Oh, hold on, J-Wack, we're matching, man.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hell yeah.
See, I was rocking the SFB last week. I'm staying on brand tonight.
That's funny.
All right, so Josh, before we get into breaking down the tape, we did have some questions, just some general things that we wanted to go over with you. One of the questions that I had, if someone hasn't heard of you before or hasn't seen you play before, what's one thing that you would want them to know about you?
Really just the type of player I am, the type of teammate I am too. I'm a big teammate guy, so I try to love on my teammates, be there for them. I just, just the type of person I am, really, on and off the field.
Absolutely. Nick, I know you had a question in here.
Well, the one thing is I want to quiz you, Garrett, because I think you're like the number one person in the Josh Johnson fan club. So
that's probably true.
Last season, Josh had a year, we'll just say, pretty good year. Where does he rank among best single season rushing yards in Louisiana Monroe history?
Oof.
Good question.
So I know he eclipsed 1,200. And I know that was, I believe it was 13th in the nation. I know it was top 20 in the nation, but in Louisiana Monroe history, I'm gonna say third.
He was fourth.
Oh, so close.
Very close.
Who's he behind?
Super close.
Okay. How about this, Josh? Do you know the guys that are ahead of you?
Oh.
Do I know the guy?
He doesn't worry about stats. He's worried about the wins.
Calvin Dawson.
Oh, he got it? Okay, one.
He's second.
Calvin Dawson second. Is it Roosevelt the first?
He's seventh.
Not Roosevelt.
No.
He's seventh. I just really know Calvin Dawson.
Yeah.
Is it?
Those two are the top two in career, not in single season.
Oh, career. Okay.
Yeah, single season. So one is Irving Spikes.
Yeah, he was long before my time.
Yeah, 93. And then the other one, this one's probably unfair. This is before you're born. This is Jimmy Edwards in 72, but you're fourth. So,
There you go.
Want to have a little fun. So one thing that I think is important, Josh, is, we always want to improve and get better, right? And we were talking before the show.
Right.
You said you love film, you love to dive in. What's one thing that you're really working on this offseason? Like, hey, I want to get better at this one thing, and then kind of how are you getting better at it?
Really, I just want to get better at acknowledging blitzes, knowing when they coming, so I can just play fast, so I can be able to pick up blitzes, and also I'm working on my top. I'm actually working on my top end speed. I know a lot of scouts been saying, you know what I'm saying, they want to see that burst. So really, this off season, those two main things was all I've been working on.
Okay. When you guys pick up blitzes, are you just an edge help? You know, if they're sliding one way, or are you scanning from inside, front side, to inside, back side?
Really just depend on the protection call. Like if it's a 6-man protection, it just really depends on if it's a 6 or 7 man protection. It just depends on our scheme. So sometimes it'd be a mic blitz, sometimes it'd be an edge pressure blitz. So it just all depends on what they give us.
Okay. All right. And with COVID, you had talked about being safe and stuff. Are you able to get out and still work on that top end speed?
Actually, I've been working on it myself. I've been just like YouTubing different things, finding out ways I can work on my top end speed, like such as just running sprints, like full out sprints, 100-yard sprints and stuff like that. Because like at ULM, we don't really just run full out sprints. We'll do like tempo runs. Mm-hmm. So just really just different things like that kind of help me, and just being more in shape. I feel like that'll help me with my top end speed as well.
Mm-hmm. I like to hear that, man. You're grinding, you're researching, you're trying to do everything. I like that.
Yeah, so I guess one of my questions, we talked about coronavirus situation a couple times already here, but like, how has that changed things for you? Like, have you guys been hosting like team meetings through Zoom and stuff like that? Like, are you having meetings with your position coaches, or what's the deal like?
Yeah, we actually been having
I think Josh might have froze there. You froze there for a second, Josh. You're back. We got you.
Okay, yeah, we've been having like Zoom meeting calls, but that's pretty much been it. But we actually just started back. They actually just started back working out on Monday. So I'm gonna head back probably on the 8th and start back working out with the team.
Cool.
Awesome.
So somebody in the chat, Jeff Mueller, said, let Josh know to look into Lee Taft. He's a speed and agility trainer. I guess he's his resource for physical therapy with athletes and stuff. Jeff, where is he located at?
I can write that down right now.
Okay.
I love that. That grinder, man.
You know what? It was cool. The one I think this was actually, Josh, when I asked you to come on. It was after one of our shows, so it was pretty late that I had messaged you. It was probably, around midnight or something like that. I messaged you about coming on the show. And a lot of times, a lot of younger guys, I message them at midnight right back. And I didn't hear anything. I was like, oh, maybe he didn't want to. And then I wake up the next day and I see something at like 5:30 a.m. And I was like, man, this guy was up early grinding. He was up early working out. He went to bed early. I had respect as soon as I saw that.
Yeah, I actually try to go to bed at around 10 because I know I have to get up at 4:50 to go for a run. So I'll probably hit you up right after that run. I'm pretty sure.
I respect that, man. I feel bad now. We're gonna be keeping you up late tonight.
Jeff Mueller got back to us. He said he's from Indiana, but he has a ton of online resources and stuff. So that's kind of what you're researching. Might be a good person to Google or something.
Okay, I'll look into that.
All right. Well, you guys want to get into it?
Yep, let's get into it.
All right. So first game we have here is Louisiana, and obviously,
so Josh, as we go through this, if you could kind of just tell us. If you remember, I know you won't be able to remember everything about every single game, but the formation that you're in, what you were thinking, what you were looking at, and then as the play develops, kind of what happened throughout there. And I know Nick likes to ask a lot of questions during that part too, so that's probably what he'll be doing quite a bit of.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so this was, obviously this is a big rivalry game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, last game of the season. All right, let's roll it. Okay.
Okay, so let me tell you about. Okay, so let me tell you about this play.
Yeah, go ahead.
We actually been setting this play up all week. Well, actually all year. Like if you go back and watch through all our film, we never ran this play, but we was just waiting for this safety, number 25. He'll always bite down from UL, so they always kind of play the outside zone run. So we was waiting for him to just bite down, and then I curl it flat, and then I hit him on the if you can play it a little bit more.
Yeah, hold on. They got the screen froze, so I got to get back into it.
Oh, man.
I know, man.
That happened. That like this used to never be an issue, and then like the past 3 weeks in a row, we've had this thing where like just as we get going, it freezes up and causes problems.
Yeah.
Well, let me ask you one of my other questions I had, Josh, while this is reloading is, what's your favorite run play?
It's back.
I'll definitely say inside zone. Or are you talking about
No, I'm talking play type. Yeah. So you're aiming what, inside hip of the, of A, or the guard basically, right?
Right.
With the backside A. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Because I'll say I like inside zone because I'm a downhill runner. So I like I don't know. I can't explain. I'm just like a downhill runner, so I can just like see everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just I just like to run inside. I'm an inside to outside guy. So I work my way inside, go outside.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
That's how I prefer that when I see runners, because guys that just go outside right away, they let so much flow from defense get to them, and versus when you go inside then outside, you're much more efficient, in my opinion.
So you said you guys were setting up this play all week for the safety right here?
We actually been setting up this play all year.
I love that.
We had this play in our bag all year, but we just wait for that one team to like just play the run. Like if you see how number 25 if you can see how he just come down, you can just see how the safety just come down right here.
He going it back here a little bit.
Yeah, you're gonna have to start from
number 25.
I think he was number 25. I can't exactly.
I think
remember.
you're right.
No, I think you're right because he gets caught up here with number 77, the guard coming off.
Yep.
Yeah, right here.
And then the safety, then the corner going to go with the corner is going to go with the receiver. So it's just going to be how Coach Cuban had dialed it up. Really.
That was a nice over the shoulder grab too. Those aren't easy.
Yeah, I was trying to tell Caleb, like, we've been talking about this play all year. I was telling Caleb, like, just lead me. Like, but he was all the way on the left. He was all the way on the right hash. So it's kind of a hard throw from hash to hash,
Yeah, that's a heck of a catch.
Yeah, tracking that. My favorite part of this play, Josh, and I talk about this all the time when I talk about receivers. So you did a good job here, is when receivers, I say they go to acting school because they're always trying to sell something different than they're trying to do. Right before you accelerate, you hesitate the backfield, I think, to sell that safety a little bit, and then you burst it on your wheels. So
right,
it's a good sell job, man.
Yeah, right there.
Mm-hmm.
Good little subtle thing.
When you're doing those routes, you got to be a good salesman. You know that.
Looks like this play got called.
Yeah, whistle.
Good patience, though. Before you knew the play was called dead.
Yeah. It was actually going to be a real good play.
Yeah.
Oh, good little blitz pickup there.
Yeah, obviously you identified this guy was coming.
Mm-hmm.
So you knew right away that he was going to be your man.
And I'm gonna kind of like brag a little bit. I haven't gave up no sacks this year.
All right. All right. So in I played in college I played linebacker, but in high school I played a little bit of running back. And so I'm curious, what as far as technique goes in pass protection, what are they teaching you as far as, your base, your hips, your punch? Like what are they teaching you with all that?
It just really depends on the scheme.